My husband is a university professor with a highly flexible schedule. And lately, this flexibility has caused me to completely lose my attraction to him. His constant presence at home has become deeply irritating. I find it repulsive when he prepares lectures or conducts research in bed at random hours, or when I return from my 8 to 3 workday only to find him sleeping on the couch. He frequently meets his family during the middle of the day while I am hard at work. A lack of structure that severely lacks appeal to me. This dynamic has also warped our roles as parents. Our son was born in August. And because my husband was entirely free until the academic year started in October, he was constantly available. When he finally went back to teach his first class, I felt a wave of relief and calmness. I thrive on order, and I desperately want a man who is more structured than I am. Instead, he handles the majority of the childcare tasks, leaving me feeling erased as a mother. For instance, he takes our son to daycare at 8:30 and picks him up at 1 in the afternoon. When we are at social gatherings with my family, he hovers and sits right next to the baby. I am the mother, the baby is a part of me, and I want that space. Once, when I offered to take our son to a routine pediatrician appointment alone so my husband could focus on his papers, he reacted intensely, insisting that work wasn't more important than his child. But seeing him do childcare while leaving the housework to me doesn't make me appreciate him, it makes me resent him. I find myself wishing he had a traditional 9-to-5 job. I feel completely complete in myself, and his flexibility no longer complements me, it repels me. He simply lacks the substance of the structured man I truly desire. He thinks he is doing his job by putting the baby to sleep. But I resist the image of him constantly being the one in bed with our child, because his comfort is his highest priority. He has the power in this situation, and I feel like I have no say. I have tried to emphasize the contrast between us by dressing up nicely for work to highlight that I am out meeting people while he is trapped at home or sitting in cafes. I have even considered completely reversing gender roles or pushing all the housework onto him just so he gets fed up and chooses to work longer hours. Ultimately, I want to be happy despite him. I need to know that the kind of structured men I admire exist in abundance out there, men who, if they knew my real thoughts, would see me as absolute perfection. I want to feel that sense of calmness that comes from things being in their proper place. Since I cannot force him to change his career, what can I do to emotionally detach and make my husband completely irrelevant to my happiness?